just a couple things I wanted to say, and actually, I'm getting a room set up for streaming like this, and the laptop I have at the present moment is not capable of gaming and streaming simultaneously, which in turn means I need a better computer, which will come. Almost guaranteed. I'm looking at my taxes right now. My refund should be well off to get me started on getting a decent desktop computer. This room actually was what I was planning on was letting, this was the guest bedroom, but I am setting it up as a office space now for my streams. Right now, the setup for my desk is even subpar. My desk itself is actually a 100-year-old dresser that started falling apart, so I flipped it around, took the drawers out so I could scoot a chair up underneath it. And that's what I'm using. It's a little bit taller than my chair, so it's a little uncomfortable to use, but it'll suffice for now. As far as the computer situation goes, I am planning on getting myself a high-end gaming desktop. Not necessarily so high-end that its price is out of budget, but high-end enough it'll stream and game at the same time without any problems. Welcome, Awell. It's good to see you. What I guess the good news is that this is not going to be the end of my channel. I know I've lost some time. I've lost some, you know what I mean? It's kind of iffy, which it goes up and down. I get that. I would definitely like that. And actually, I would love it if I would be able to use some of your music for an intro, if possible, Awell, your piano playing. And what I do plan on doing, I did tag in my posts Jacksepticeye and Markiplier as well, because I wanted to talk about when I first started watching Markiplier and Jack. Markiplier was, back then, several years ago when I first started watching him, the first video I saw of his was How to Draw My Life. And I think I've stated that before. But just seeing how real he was being, and it was inspirational. And to see how far he got from where he was. And I don't expect the same thing. And I do agree, Awell. Awell is somebody I've known for a while. Went to school together. We used to hang out all the time. But as we get older, you know, it kind of spreads out. And he's got his own job and his own family. But we're trying to keep in touch the best we can. But I think it's just amazing how somebody can go from practically nothing, like Mark did, to having so many people that look up to him. And same with Jack. They're real, like, they don't hide who they are. They don't sugarcoat things the way some people do. And I want to try and do the same thing. I want to try to be real to myself and do things how I would do them if we were sitting on a couch playing games or something. That being said, it's been a little bit more difficult for me to perform. I've been able to, I guess I've been just looking at things like I need to stream, but I need to take a step back and get myself back into a good rhythm. And if I can get a decent desktop, what I'm planning to do, I've been looking into it. I don't know much about computers myself, and I've always, up until this point, been a console gamer, not a PC gamer. And the news does get a little bit better than that. I do intend to, I'll give you guys my Twitter and my Insta account. My Insta is Otaku Gear 1, no space, and my Twitter is just Otaku Gear. If you watch my videos, feel free to jump on to my Insta or my Twitter. And if I'm going to stream like this, I'll usually post it up a few minutes beforehand. And I mean, I just try to keep you guys in the loop as much as I'm trying to keep myself in the loop. Work has been going decent. It's not what I'm used to. Most of my life I've been in steel factories. Now I am in a nursing home. It's a lot different than what I've been used to. But I like it. I like the job. I like to be able to actually say I'm helping somebody. And I'm helping quite a few people out with it. And granted, it's not much. I'm just serving their supper and cleaning up the dining room and doing the dishes and so on. And it's not much. But to be able to talk to these older people who've lived their lives, they've got stories to tell, it's a relief. And if you do have some questions about the accident, hey, Will, I do appreciate that, but I was thinking with my tax return, I was going to get a full-on gaming system set up in here um, with a desktop. I appreciate it, I really do. Offering me to let me borrow your laptop is amazing, but I don't want to have something happen to it. I mean, Aiden's a wild child, and I don't want him to damage something of yours. Hold that thought. Bubba? Hey! Get in bed! The one downside to this is my office is going to be right next door to my boy's room. Now, I don't know how bad it actually is going to echo over there, but I am not screaming or nothing. I'm talking loud enough I can see it showing up on the mic. Alright, I will, and I do appreciate it. I've been doing my own research into some of the desktops. Lord Vane, that's what I've been looking into. I've been looking into a few different brands, different processors, and finding out that some of them actually, with less cores, have a higher refreshment rate for because of what they call it, overclocking it or something. I don't know much about it, but I've been looking into it, and I've seen a few that look like they would be decent for what I'm wanting them for, and it would only be the one I was looking at this morning and last night. I think it was around with monitor and the tower, a mouse, an actual mouse pad, and a gaming mouse. I mean, I think it would only run me about $600, and it was running on. Let me go back to it. But if I remember right, it probably would have ran me about 600 some dollars. But and another thing, if you guys have questions, don't feel threatened or afraid to ask. I will answer any question I possibly can as honestly as I can. The main thing I can say is when I get myself an actual setup, I plan on possibly getting myself a mic where I don't have to speak so loudly. Um, excuse me. Oh, nose has been itching. See if I can't find it again. Oh, that was it. It was Now I am not sponsored by anybody, and I'm still looking into it because I don't know hardly anything about computers. But it sounded interesting, and I do know a little bit, but not much. And this one here, the Tower, a keyboard and mouse by itself is $520 to clarify, which has a RAM speed of 8 gigabytes, operates on Windows 10, it's got a hard drive capacity of 1 terabyte, and a processor AMD FX 6300 with a processor speed of 3.5 gigahertz, which I think if I could find something with a processor speed of at least 4 to 4.5 gigahertz, I'd be reaching for a lot higher price. I think 5 gigahertz as well as trying to find a monitor with a high refresh rate of maybe 120 hertz. I think that would probably be optimal, but I am not for sure. I'm going to actually, because I haven't even, yeah, that's probably right. I know I need quite a few subscribers for sponsorship, but I just wanted to let people know that I wasn't sponsored, just so there was no confusion about the thing I was looking at. I appreciate it, and thank you. You've always been a decent friend, man. I am streaming. What?
Nothing.
All right. But, I'm going to do a search on the monitors really quick. Shadow. I just had a cat forced in here with me. But I do know there's some monitors that have a higher refresh rate. What are you chewing? Oh, the cat just happened to find one piece of the Christmas tree that was left out. And I'm not trying to ignore you guys by lacking in eye contact. I was just trying to find that monitor, a monitor. But I will get this set up a little bit better as time goes on. This dresser, as much as I hate to say it, I will probably have to toss because it's just falling apart and it's beyond repair, beyond my ability to repair. The dresser itself is about 100 years old, and it's been in my family for a couple generations. So I was kind of like, I want to keep it if I can, do what I can with it. And it's just it's got water damage and it's old. That would be great. Friday I work. I work Friday evening. I work from 11 to 7, and then on Sunday 11 to 7. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But Monday through Thursday, I'm usually off work. On Valentine's Day, I had that Friday off for some unknown reason to me, but I didn't complain about that. We can try and work something out for sure. I'd be nice to hang out with you again. Are you done, Shadow? Shadow Cat. Another thing is I've been, like, this laptop is so underpowered. I've tried playing Star Wars The Old Republic, and it has horrid lag. I dropped everything down in the graphics to low or turned off what I could, and just to make it playable. And it is now playable, but it's still to the point where it's a little bit too. Okay, I sure will. I appreciate that, and I appreciate all of the help for sure. It's been very, to be honest, stressful. And I know we don't talk too much anymore, Will, but I haven't. I mean, I think about you guys all the time, you and your wife and your brother. I check up on you on Facebook and every now and again, see how you guys are doing. I saw Jess, I want to say a couple months back at the gas station in Chenoa, but it's been quite a while. And, there was a point in time my phone was turned off. I have it back on now. So I probably had my phone, unfortunately, off at that point in time you were messaging me. The last messages we sent back was on December 10th. I actually just got my phone turned back on a couple days ago. We've been in a little bit of a pinch and everything's been kind of back and forth for a bit, but as things have gone, we've gotten a little bit better. Okay, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. I've been finding myself going back and forth between upbeat and whatnot to being down and out, but it's more of my mood than anything. And I've been slowly getting better at it. Come here, Shadow. Here's the Pudgy Cat. Oof. Come here. Look. This is Shadow. Cookie. Look up there. I don't want him walking on the keyboard. He might turn something off. What is that? No? I think I just got it. Yep. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, and it's got its own mic holder. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and that tripod looks decent too. Thank you. That's really cool of you. Yeah, I'll definitely look at those. I've been trying to figure out how I was going to do things, and thank you so much. That darn cat. But I guess for as long as I've been doing this, like this whole 2-3 months, it's been on and off. I try to post games that I know people might like to watch, like BBC Kakarot. I posted some of that, and I posted some faster paced. Overcooked 2, quite a few Monster Hunters, and I've done quite a few videos of different genres and different games, back and forth a little bit. Not a whole big variety, but I've done a couple. And I guess what I'm just saying is when this video goes up to YouTube and some people start watching it, I'm hoping maybe you guys will hop in, leave me some ideas for some games or whatnot. A couple of the games I posted up was like Star Wars The Fallen Order. I posted Monster Hunter. And most of them that I have done, I've done with two of my best friends, Lord Vane and K-Ray. And for the most part, I've been doing this trying to just have fun with it, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, I want to try and make videos that are entertaining to the viewers, not just entertaining, like that would be fun to go back to and watch every now and again. Yeah. I know we got Lord Vane, and I know we got A-Will in the chats. Says we've got 4 viewers. If you wouldn't mind, leave me a comment so I can give you a shout out. Alright, Lord Vane, I'm okay with that, and I'm pretty sure Dead by Daylight is done reinstalling. But do you want to see me scared, or do you want to hear me nauseous? Because there's that one particular killer on there that's... I don't think I'm ever going to live down. K-Ray brings it up every now and again at work. HuniePop? I'm not sure I've even heard of HuniePop. Let me write that down. I'll look it up. Because I don't plan on going too much further with my YouTube channel at the moment until I can get this desktop or get a desktop. And I've even gone so far as to, let me close this here. I've gone so far to start leaving a notepad next to the laptop when I do these so I can just sit here and take notes and write things down that you guys throw up. Because I'm going to be honest, at the end of April, I'm turning 29 years old. I'm getting old. My memory ain't what it used to be. So it's kind of one of them things where it's like, am I going to remember that in the next 5 minutes? But, what was it? HuniePop. Is that anything like Candy Crush? And every game with control. Oh, never mind. Okay. We'll see what we got with it then. And I will also see, it's probably one of them that's strictly PC, if I'm not mistaken, right? I'll write request on here. Premium chat, Snapchat. Oh, the Snapchat. I don't even know how to use Snapchat. So, just so you can see how horrible my handwriting is. Granted, I wrote this holding it in my hand. But just to prove, I wrote the request down. And that's supposed to be a cue. Shadow, get out of the blinds. See that? I'll try it. I'll look at it. I wonder if I can connect that to my Insta or something. Or my YouTube maybe. The Farmer Guy 01. Okay, I'm gonna write that down too then. You better not touch my soda kitty. That's my soda kitty. Shadow, it's blasphemy. What? What? Oh, oh. Is that what? Is that it? That's right, right? Go get it. What's the matter, Ray K? Okay, that farmer guy. Okay, that would work. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I gotta squint to see it from this far back. Okay. I can see the irony in that name too, given where you work. But I'm probably gonna cut this one short off about here, and I'm gonna start installing that. Shadow, I'm gonna make Chinese, boy, and you're gonna be the main dish. Don't you look at me. Don't leave the lap, Shadow. Okay. Sorry, the cat's being a pain. Snapchat. That's what I was doing. Don't you push my Mountain Dew off the table. Alright, it's installing now. I'm gonna make you into some Chinese food if you don't quit. Come here. Come here, furball. But I'm probably gonna end the stream here. And don't you be trying to be all cute now. But I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for joining in and hearing me out. And thank you for your help to all of you for your requests and input. And there's still one more person that's here that hasn't said nothing. We had K-Ray, we had A-Will, and we had Lord Payne throwing in. But that Mr. Fourth person, the only thing I can think of is it quite possibly be Roshi Games. Yeah, that's something I'm wondering too. When are you coming back to visit? I don't see you moving back. Don't blame you, but a visit would be nice, brother. Shadow, you got hair in my Mountain Dew. Damn it, furball. Uh-oh. Something's happening. My stream is lagging, I'm pretty sure. So, unfortunately, warning, check the video resolution, current resolution, more info. I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not, but my resolution has dropped to 908 by 512, which apparently is not optimal. big surprise. But I am going to end the stream now. It's kind of frozen up on me, and I don't know. Oh, man. Yep, and it made it freeze on that face. But I'll catch up with you guys again. I've got all of your numbers, and my phone is back on now, so that'll be a little easier to keep in touch. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell notification if you're viewing this at a later date. And don't forget, you can follow me on Insta at Otaku Gear 1. Hold on, I wrote it down. Yes, Insta was Otaku Gear 1, and my Twitter was Otaku Gear. That shouldn't be that bad for me to remember, but old guy syndrome. Laters.